definition. I think we'll achieve multiple definitions that look at alignment from different aspects. And I think that this is how we will get the assurance that we want. And by which I mean, you can look at the behavior. You can look at the behavior in various tests, in various adversarial stress situations. You can look at how the neural net operates from the inside. I think you could have to look at several of these factors at the same time.
And how sure do you have to be before you release a model in the wild? Is it 100%, 95%?
Well, it depends how capable the model is. The more capable the model is, the more confident you need to be.
Okay, so just say it's something that's almost AGI. Where is AGI?
Well, it depends what your AGI can do. Keep in mind that AGI is an ambiguous term also. Yeah. Like your average college undergrad is an AGI, right?
It's debatable, yeah.
But you see what I mean. There's significant ambiguity in terms of what is meant by AGI. And so depending on where you put this mark, you need to be more or less confident.
Well, you mentioned a few of the paths towards alignment earlier. What is the one you think is most promising at this point?
Like, I think that it will be a combination. I really think that you will not want to have just one approach. I think people want to have a combination of approaches where you spend a lot of compute to adversarially probe it to find any mismatch between the behavior that you wanted to teach and the behavior that it exhibits. We look inside into the neural net using another neural net to understand how it operates on the inside. I think all of them will be necessary. Every approach like this reduces the probability of misalignment. And you also want to be in a world where your degree of alignment keeps on increasing faster than the capability of the models. I would say that right now, our understanding of our models is still quite rudimentary. We made some progress, but much more progress is possible. And so I would expect that ultimately the thing that will really succeed is when we will have a small neural net that is well understood, that's given the task to study the behavior of a large neural net that is not understood, to verify it.
By what point is most of the AI research being done by AI?
I mean, so today when you use Copilot, right? What fraction? How do you divide it up? So I expect at some point you ask your, descendant of ChatGPT, you say, hey, like I'm thinking about this and this. Can you suggest fruitful ideas I should try? And you would actually get fruitful ideas. Right? And I think that will make it possible for you to solve problems you couldn't solve before.
Got it. But it's somehow just telling the humans, giving them ideas faster or something. It's not itself interacting with the...
One example. I mean, you could slice it in a variety of ways. But I think the bottleneck there is good ideas, good insights. And that's something which the neural nets could help us with.
If you could design like $1 billion prize for some sort of alignment research result or product, what is like the concrete criterion you would set for that $1 billion prize? Is there something that makes sense for such a prize?
It's funny that you asked this. I was actually thinking about this exact question. I haven't come up with an exact criterion yet. Maybe something that with the benefit, like maybe a prize where we could say that and you have like really good security people.
And like how many people have if they wanted to just like stage into the weights, how many people could do that?
I mean, like what I can say is that the security people that we have, they've done a really good job so that I'm really not worried about the weights being leaked.
Okay, got it. What kinds of emergent properties are you expecting from these models at this scale? Is there something that just comes about de novo?
I'm sure things will come. I'm sure really new surprising properties will come up. I would not be surprised. The thing which I'm really excited about, or the thing which I'd like to see, is reliability and controllability. I think that this will be very, very important class of emergent properties. If you have reliability and controllability, I think that helps you solve a lot of problems. Reliability means you can trust the model's output. Controllability means you can control it. And we'll see. But it'll be very cool if those emergent properties did exist.
Is there some way you can predict